All right, y'all, man. We got police surprise man at Home Depot after he steals $1,200 worth of merchandise. We finna get right into this, but if you want to watch this video on my commentary, head over to Crime Time Cam. Simple. Head over there, or you can search this title up, and you'll be right to the video. You can watch it on my commentary. But if you're here to watch my reaction, shout out to you. Welcome to the channel if you're new. Appreciate you for taking the time out your day to watch. But yeah, without further ado, let's get right into it.
On June 12, 2025, officers responded to a Home Depot for a call of theft.
Stop. What's going on? I watched you this whole time.
Tragic.
I watched you. We got it on camera. All right? You cooperate? 100%. Okay. 100%. Where do I go?
Back this way.
All right. Are you fast?
Never know.
Have you seen somebody sit my side, really?
Yeah.
Oh, got it.
Yeah.
That's on America's Funniest Home
Go in
Video.
there.
Oh, you want me to go with you?
Yep.
Oh, I thought you said stay right here. No, just that.
Yeah, that's what it's gonna say there.
Yeah. I thought it was going to be under the cops of America's Funniest Home Video type deal, you know what I mean?
There's some big people that run.
Are they fast though?
Yeah, some are.
Dude, I'll give
Deceiving.
Really?
Very
You're like,
deceiving.
holy shit.
You're gonna sit in that chair.
This one? Sorry about that.
You have your ID on you?
It's an old one.
And have your photo and your name and everything?
Yeah, it has my name on it. Yep, right here.
Okay. When's the last time you got arrested?
A month and a half ago.
For what?
It was nothing related to this. It was driving with license suspended.
Okay, that's why you have an old one?
Yeah.
Because you're not supposed to be driving? Yeah, let me see it.
No, you know what? All it is because of I didn't pay a fine.
Yep.
That's
They'll
the only
suspend your
reason.
license for
that's,
any of that.
Well, I found out from being pulled over that it was because of that.
What's your current address?
I'm really shocked that people actually give you guys a hard time with that. That's mind blowing, truthfully.
Yeah, people run all the time for even a tape measure. They steal a tape measure and they want to run through the parking lot.
And you're like, I don't know. Maybe it's just.
I mean, why do y'all feel the need to go into these establishments and take stuff out of there that don't belong to you? Like, you a grown ass man, bro. Get you a second job, maybe a job, because you probably ain't got one, and stop being a bum. Like, I don't know how more blunt I can put it. I'm not even trying to be an asshole, bro. But if you want something, just like everybody else, like a law-abiding citizen, you're gonna work for it. And if you can't afford it, then guess what? Don't get it. You can't get it, right? If that was the case, everybody, if you was able to do this, everybody be just taking shit 24/7, and it won't be nothing to take at that point, cause hey, people gonna be greedy. We got greedy people, bro. Y'all see what happened when the lockdown happened? People buying up freaking toilet paper and stuff like that, going crazy. Hand sanitizer, like they had to freaking put a limit on how much you can buy. So just imagine if stuff was free and you could just walk in and take it. Everything gone, bro. They're not gonna leave nothing for nobody. So, first of all, man, you a grown man. Do better. It's just simple. I don't know who in your circle, but stealing is the lamest shit you can be doing, bro. For real. One of the lamest shit.
We're all human. People make mistakes.
They ain't no fucking mistake. This man finna make me mad. A kid. Okay, cool. Mistakes, yes. People make them, right? Okay, cool. A kid, not knowing. I'm talking about a young kid. I'm not talking about no teenager, no 10-year-old, 11, like nothing like that. I'm talking about a kid like 4, maybe 5. You going through that phase with him where you're like, hey, don't touch this. When we go in the store, don't touch that. When we get in here, don't touch nothing. But, kids, they get curious, whatever. They grab something, and the whole time you not even knowing. Y'all get to the checkout, you check stuff out, and you leave. The kid done put whatever, a toy, piece of candy, whatever in their pocket. Now, cool. That's a mistake. That's a kid. But look, You should have been made that mistake when you was a kid. You a grown man now. That's not a mistake. You intentionally walked in there and intentionally took something. How's that a mistake? Like, that don't make sense. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Loki, he about to piss me off, bro. I'm taking this shit personal like he stole from me, bro. My bad, bro. It just don't make sense, though. I don't get it. People that steal shit, grown as hell. And you just try to play like, oh, it was a mistake. Like, that shit accidentally fell in your hands or accidentally fell into your car or something. Like, it don't make sense.
I mean, to run, to me, is like, I don't know.
How many times have you been arrested for retail theft before?
I think twice.
Okay. How many times were you convicted of them?
I don't think any.
Okay.
This time
was it at Home Depot or was it at other stores?
One was at a Home Depot.
Okay.
But the Home Depot one got thrown out.
Okay.
Because, long story short, my boss, he needed a expansion tank and a garage door opener, gate opener. And he needed 2 sets of the water tanks, and he needed 2 of the garage gate openers with 4 arms. In my truck, I can't get all of those in one shot. Okay, so I was going the night before, purchasing it, leaving his credit card on his table. He was calling it in.
You don't have to explain it.
No,
I
I'm
mean,
just telling you. Yeah. I'm just giving you. That's why, but it was wound up thrown out. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You on probation for anything?
No.
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 Okay.
I'm not on probation now.
Any warrants?
Negative.
Okay.
Listen, I'm here now, so I'm telling.
Yeah, I mean,
I know.
I respect the honesty, though. I'm not gonna lie. He fessed up to it. He didn't run. Hey, he just accepted his fate. But don't put yourself in this situation, and you won't have to be sitting here talking to this officer right here.
You're gonna see. I'm just. It's
what do you do for work?
I work on the water mains.
Where at?
Business out of Waxahachie, my boss. But it's just been, hours have been cut drastically.
Home Depot, you still on?
10-4.
Then find another job, bro. Come on. They ain't the only place hiring, bro. Come on, man. As a grown person. Lock in, man. Run some money up. Get right. If you got time to steal, bro, you got time to fill out an application. And definitely got time to work somewhere. I ain't gonna lie.
Like the water mains, like in the ground?
Yeah. Water services and stuff like that. Sewage.
How long you been working for that?
2.5 years. But we're down to like 20 hours right now a week. Just slow. Doesn't justify anything I do, don't get me wrong, but I'm being honest with you, you know what I mean? It's just been a little rough. Family issues been going on too, so.
Why is work slow? It's not like a steady.
It's not me, it's whatever work he gets, you know what I mean?
Is it, so it's a personal company, it's not.
Yeah, I'm about to say, it's a personal company then. I was thinking like he worked for some big plumbing company that's known, but okay, it makes sense then. It makes sense. I used to work for, well, they didn't just do plumbing. It was everything, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I learned so much, bro. Just working with them. And, like, we'll go in and we'll renovate people's houses and stuff. Pull the floors up, put new floors in. Whether it's tile, hardwood floors or whatever. Take the walls down, put up new ones. All that. So, it was definitely a good job to learn because, like, I low-key lied and said I had experience, bro. But, hey, I'm a quick learner, so I just went in there and just, boom, like, real smooth, bro. But, hey, like I said, bro, there's ways to get jobs, bro. There's ways to get jobs. That was a little side gig, though, because my main job, I was working, doing hibachi and shit. So, that was back when I was 19, 20, 21. Long time ago, bro. Long time ago. Like, literally 10 years ago. For real, bro. Well, yeah, something like that. I'll be 31 on Saturday. So, it's like, yeah, it's been a while, bro.
like for the city. Or,
And I get it. Oh my God, I thought you was younger than that. Da, 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 da. I hear that 24/7, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I hear it 24/7. Man, you ain't 31, bro. You ain't about to be 31. Why I gotta lie about my age, bro? I was born July 5th, 1994. Do the math on that. Graduated high school in 2012. Do the math on it. Like, that's all I gotta say. Because people be trying to tell me how old I am. I'm like, damn, okay, shit. My bad, bro. I ain't know you was me.
something like that.
Correct. It's a personal company. Yeah. We just finished the job.
I can't help
last
I
year.
look like this. I can't.
It rolled into like a month or two of this year, but it was a full year for Clewiston, which involved a lot of money being put out,
Yeah.
and they're not paying.
If they want to prosecute, obviously depending on the money, I can either give you, if it's low enough, you'll get a notice to appear. You'll get a court date.
Okay.
Okay. And then you're also going to be trespassed, so, like simultaneously.
It's both.
Yeah.
And then I have an obligation to
Go show up in court,
Okay.
or if the value is high enough where it's a felony, then you're taking the ride to county.
Okay.
Okay.
What is felony?
Over 750. I have no idea what was in that box, so.
How much
Cool.
was it, brother?
In the 900s.
In the hundreds?
900s.
900, really?
Yeah, Milwaukee threw it overboard.
I thought that was the $300.
$600.
Stay with it.
Literally, I thought that was $300. Yeah, but I thought that's where it said 300 by there.
Take a step back from me.
I apologize.
Take a step back.
Yeah, it doesn't just.
Your hands inward like you're praying.
Okay. Is that good? Like that?
That man he was hoping it wasn't that Philly amount. He was hoping it wasn't, bro. I'll go ahead. You go in the county, bro. Go ahead. Go sit down in there. Get booked in.
Yeah, maybe 4.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie to you. The time with the Home Depot where it got let go, they had 4 cents.
Give you mine. These are old.
Are they as rusty as mine?
Yeah, 'cause they got wet.
It's gonna be very uncomfortable.
I know it's gonna be uncomfortable.
Hold on a second. I'm gonna lock these on your wrists.
Alright. You wanna tell me what's going on here today? What brought us here?
Just financial issues. Back at home, so
Okay, going
bad decisions in life.
Okay.
Hey, well, you admitted that. Bad decision. Bad decision. Not a mistake. It was a bad decision.
That's it.
Financial issues at home.
Yeah.
How did that lead you to coming to Home Depot?
Just bad decisions.
I need a little bit more explanation. I get having financial issues, but why come to Home Depot? Why did you come here today?
Looking to hopefully get some tools and hopefully make money, or I don't know.
He's trying to do some side work.
Wasn't level-headed. Truthfully.
Okay.
Definitely wasn't
Okay,
smart,
that's
bro.
completely understandable. We are human beings and we make mistakes, correct?
Yeah.
That's not a mistake, bro. Oh my goodness. How is that a mistake? Like me going somewhere and seeing somebody, I'm like, hey, bro. Motherfucker turn around. I'm like, oh shit. You ain't who I thought you was. That's a mistake. You literally walked into Home Depot. You saying this, okay, but hold on. You saying you got financial problems. So guess what? You walk, I ain't gonna say walk. I know you ain't walk nowhere, but you barely want to walk to the fridge. But you know, you gotta eat. Let me chill out, bro. See that was uncalled for. I'm sorry. But scratch all that. Look, so this wasn't a mistake. You literally got up. Was like, man, I ain't got no money, bro. I'm about to go Home Depot, go take some. Hopefully I get away with it. I'm gonna leave. You had it in your mind. You went in there knowing you was gonna do that, right? So how's that a mistake? I just want to understand. I'm gonna look up the definition of mistake real quick, bro.
Mistakes happen.
Because I might be wrong.
The tools that you said you were looking to get.
So, okay. Mistake, an action or judgment that is misguided or wrong. Right? So, boom. Example. Coming here was a mistake. Yes. Coming here was a mistake, right? So, for example, I say it like this. If I went somewhere knowingly, right? I went somewhere. Boom, I go in here. And I accidentally bump into somebody and then some shit fall over and it break. That's a mistake. Or accident. That's an accident. That's a bad example. That's an accident. But if I go somewhere and I'm just like, I already didn't want to come here. Simple. That's a mistake, bro. And something bad happens. Something bad happens and I already saying I didn't want to go. I made a mistake of going. Cool. But this man knew he was gonna steal, bro. That ain't a mistake.
Were those the tools that you put in?
He made a bad decision. I like when he said that. That makes sense.
Well, it was just tools I was looking at. Yeah.
Okay. What were you planning on doing with those tools?
He said, look for
I don't
work.
know.
Or
Put them up for sale or something. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
That's understandable. What's going on in your life?
Hours are cut at work.
Where do you work at?
At work.
They doing a full interview. Bro answering these questions too. They doing a full interview.
For a water treatment company. That's private business. 2 years.
Okay.
So I'm down to right now.
This man just said 3 inside Home Depot now. Which one is it?
Where's that at?
Up in Waxahachie.
Have you tried looking for a new job?
I've been trying to. Every time, I know it's like every time you try to look for something to get something, your main job, something pops up work-wise, and I gotta be available. It's just, I don't know, I gotta figure out how to make more income for my family, because this is embarrassing to me, truthfully.
Yeah.
I'm not proud of this.
You have kids? How many?
2,
How old are they?
16 and 12.
Yeah. You have the kids. You gotta think about them.
Yeah, you showing them a bad example, bro. You got a teenager and a preteen. Like, that's bad example. Bad example.
But this definitely was not the way to go.
No, it wasn't.
Is this something you've done before?
Have I done this before? The last time I thought I did this, it was thrown out because I wasn't stealing.
Okay.
Y'all trying to do some fraud, it sound like, or they thought.
Did
that's
you
what
pay
y'all-
for any of the items that you walked out with?
I paid for the box.
And which box was that?
It was it was like a mirror.
Okay. What did you do with the mirror?
The mirror's on the shelf.
Okay. So you took the mirror out of the box?
Yeah.
But kept the sticker on it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm confused. That didn't make sense.
How
bro.
did you...
It was cut and dry, pretty much.
Okay. Yeah, but did you walk out with the box empty?
No,
And how'd you pay for the box?
I scanned it. That's when they grabbed me. That's when they went and talked to me.
Yeah, but I'm trying to get the whole story.
No, I got you. I paid for the box, scanned it.
Was there anything inside of the box?
The things that they saw?
The tools?
Yeah.
Okay. That's what I was trying to get.
That's all.
So you put the tools inside of the empty mirror box?
Yeah.
And then you paid for the box?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And you said you did this once and it got dropped.
No, they thought I was stealing one time and it got dropped.
Where was that at?
That was at it's not in Wellington, it's by there. It's the one on 441 over there.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, honey. All
Not
right,
honey.
Anything else you would like to add to your statement? Okay.
Sorry again.
The man was charged with felony theft and trespassed from the property. Thanks for watching today's video. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe for more.
Hey, he made a bad decision, man. So everybody out there, if you think about stealing, don't steal. I don't know why people do it, especially since you gonna get caught 9 times out of 10. They might let you get away with it a couple times, but 9 times out of 10 you're gonna get caught. And the reason why, it's like face recognition on a lot of the cameras. They got some good quality cameras in like Walmart's, Home Depot, you know, these businesses, because they know the theft rate is crazy in them. Like, I think people be stealing like $1 billion worth of stuff from Walmart every year. That's why they closing down so many Walmarts, because the theft rate is crazy. So I don't get why people do it. Even if cameras weren't like the case, that's gonna make theft even worse. But still, why would you take something that don't belong to you though? And I remember this lady, literally one time I was in Best Buy. It was an older lady. I'm in Best Buy. You know, you either gotta call somebody over there to get some of the items out there in glass, or you know, they got that big old black I don't even know what it's called, but it's like a lock on it, so you know they gotta take that off. She gonna say, back in my day, we ain't have this on. You ain't have these on items. Like, and for y'all generation, they got them on here. I'm like, dang, bro, what you trying to say? I ain't never stole out no store a day in my life. That ain't my ammo. Now I ain't gonna lie. Have I taken stuff that don't belong to me? Yes. But have I went into a store and done it? No. Like, you know, simple. I ain't gotta explain that, but you know, this was when I was a kid though. I was not no teenager or grown my age now doing that. Hell no. This when I was a kid. I'm talking about like 10 under that. Under 10, most likely. I was like 6, 7. Taking people bikes, bro, and I spray paint them. Out their yards, I take their bike, spray paint them. So, but that's like I said, I was young, like 6, 7. Never in my teenage years or into adulthood now have I taken something out of the store. But I get it. People gonna do it regardless. People was stealing way before I was on this earth, way before you was on this earth, bro. Just be the beginning of time, bro. Shit. So and so, y'all know, stole this land, bro. Let me chill out, bro. I gotta stop taking stuff too far, bro. Cause sometimes I just be getting my mode on camera. And I know like YouTube got strict guidelines on stuff. So certain stuff you say, I'm not gonna lie. I done got videos taken out in strikes for bullying and harassment, bro. Just for saying, like, I'll be like, this song trash. And people report it. I guess either it gotta be like the artist or somebody over there, they'll report it and then boom. I'm getting hit with bullying and harassment, bro. I'm like, dang. You can't even just, I gotta talk a certain way. So I gotta say, when I react to music, if I don't like it, I gotta say, this song is not up to par. This song is not to my liking. You know, I gotta talk real coded, bro, because they be on that BS, bro. But nah, man, y'all let me know what y'all think about us in the comment section below, bro. I appreciate anybody that's tuning in, showing love, and showing support to me, man. I really do genuinely appreciate it. Like, you don't have to be watching my videos, but you here watching them. So definitely, I appreciate it. But anyway, man, y'all let me know what y'all think about us in the comment section below.